All right. I've been wanting to do this for a while. I'm just basically speaking for the people who always watch these later right now because I never really know what to talk about during these early points because I can't establish anything because then people will miss important information. So I just have to speak to entertain people who might be watching in the future. But yeah, I'm going to end up torturing myself for the next 2 or 3 hours or however long this usually lasts. Because the last time I tried this sauce, I ended up it lasted a while. It did not ease up um, until maybe like 30, 40 minutes had passed. So we're gonna see how I end up faring. I've only done this once. Um, and the last time I tried it, I put in like an entire hey everyone, howdy. The last time I tried this, I filled up like an entire spoonful with the sauce because I didn't think it would be that spicy. But I ended up tripling myself, which means I I vomited, pissed, and shit myself. So we're going to be doing much less this time around. And I'm gonna wait to take it until more people are in because I don't want anyone to like miss the initial consumption of it because I feel like that would just be defeating the point. But yeah, I'll try to answer your questions the best I can while I do this. But this is like the special edition like Hot Ones 88 Rising hot sauce they put out like a year ago. This is actually probably expired at this point. Now, like making wings and eating it just to like essentially suffer seems like too much work for something that's not going to be fun anyway. Hey dog, can I get some ice cream? I do have ice cream. There was a Ben and Jerry's sale at work, so I got 4 pints of Ben and Jerry's, and I'm planning on stretching that out for quite some time. Should I just take this now, or should I wait for more people to come in? What do you guys think? But yeah, this. Oh wow, that's pungent. The worst thing about this is like I'm fine if it was spicy and it tasted good, but this is just like it's very bitter. It being expired might just hurt you more. Yeah, or it might hurt me less. But we have to just wait and see. But I guess I might as well take it now. Yeah, I'm sorry, man. We'll see what we can do. But more people need to witness your suffering. I think people are getting impatient. So I figure I should probably do it sooner rather than later. I'm scared for myself too. Yeah, the reason I'm in the shower is because I know from last time that things didn't end well and I might need to like just yes, I am a coward. I really don't want to do this. But if I'm going to do it, I might as well do it in a crowd of virtual people. But all right, so ask questions. Aha. So ask questions. I'll try to answer them the best I can. Oh fuck. Oh, that's not fun at all. Ah, please say something to distract me from this. Oh Jesus. Oh, how bad is it hot? Yes, it's very hot. It's like really. It's hot sauce. It has ghost chili, Szechuan peppercorn, garlic, mustard. No, I don't like it. It's very awful. My favorite color is probably black. Ah, how's your day? It's all right. Oh, how do people do this on the show? Oh, why didn't you prepare better or get water or anything? Where is it on the Scoville scale? The research I did said it was probably a million. What's the point? I don't know. Honestly, I don't know what the point was. This was a terrible idea. Ah, I'm gonna get some milk because there's no other way I can really handle this. Yeah, water makes it worse. I just realized. Last time I had a spoonful because I didn't realize how hot it would be and how hot it's continuing to be. Where's the cage shaker? Do you think I should have brought someone here to make sure I didn't die? Ah, this is an awful idea. Mm. I like the cabinet too. I'm just now realizing that taking something that affects the way I speak as I try to speak to you guys. Not a great idea. Man, how are you guys? Let's talk about, I don't know, the weather, our lives, our family. I just finished watching Avatar: The Last Airbender. It's a really good show. I cried a lot. Happy birthday. Everyone say happy birthday to the Dark One. How old are you turning? Whew. Yeah, it's a really good show. Iroh is obviously my favorite character. What animes have you watched, if you have watched any? I am currently watching, well, I'm waiting for Haikyuu to come back. Haikyuu is a volleyball anime. It's really, really good. Oh, fuck. Well, I haven't, I'm still waiting to start JoJo's Bizarre Adventure till I visit a friend who really wants me to watch it. I might vomit. It rained so hard the other day that our office was 3 inches deep with water because a plant root made a crack in our walls. Oh, you're in Florida too? I am too. Every time it rains, it's as if God's trying to punish us for something we don't know we've done. It's a very mysterious circumstance. Florida does have other problems, like the fact that we only started taking coronavirus seriously within the last week. Restaurants are already open. Like people are just hanging out, just chilling. I don't even like sports, but Haikyuu is so good. Yeah, it is. Like it actually made me really want to start playing volleyball. This isn't even hot anymore. It's just painful. Um, this was an awful idea. But Haikyuu is like it's not even about sports. It's just about like teamwork and camaraderie and saving the world with volleyball. I always drink whole milk because I need to gain weight. I am sorry. This is like definitely not entertaining. I'm probably gonna do like 5 more minutes before just dipping out because I need to deal with this privately within the confines of my own experience. Saw something the other day that was like when you send plagues, floods, fires, and evil, and they still masturbate. Yeah, I mean like if I'm gonna be dealing with plagues and floods, I might as well masturbate to like deal with the pain of existence at that point. Because what do you have at the end of the day if you can't even masturbate? That's like the one thing you can do by yourself that still gives you a reason to live. Like if you're not, that's why Christians are so cranky all the time. It's because they're not allowed to masturbate. And I get it. You need to be able to relieve your stress in some fashion or form. But that doesn't involve being very, very bigoted. Ah, God. I'd human sacrifice myself if I couldn't. Yeah, honestly, like, what's the point of having a body if you can't masturbate? Like, the human body is just genitals and then internal organs to make sure those genitals still work, and hands and legs to just carry your genitals around with you wherever you go. Florida, Florida man shits and vomits after eating a spoonful of hot sauce. That's what happened last time. I'm not even gonna front. If you guys aren't familiar with tripling yourself, it's when you piss, shit, and vomit at the same time. And that's what I did last time. Bro, I'm just going to do like I'm just going to expel like every single bodily fluid that I can simultaneously at once. Sweat, blood, and tears. I do have N hentai open in another tab. Why do you guys? What's the purpose of hentai? Like, why? You're just training yourself not to be attracted to regular human beings anymore. God. Yeah, I don't know how Sean Evans does it. Like, obviously, he still like has something to eat with the sauce. But how do you just not end up creating like a second belly button? I just appreciate the art. I swear. I don't know. I'm ace. Asexuals are the only valid people in existence at the moment. I just appreciate the art. I swear. Yeah, no one. Nothing says artistic license like a bunch of anime titties. Everyone knows that if you compare the Sistine Chapel to any hentai, we all know what comes out on top. Ah, fuck. This was not a fun idea. I think it's funny to just watch the crazy shit and be like, how the fuck do people get off on this? I understand watching hentai like ironically. Like I've watched hentai ironically, like all the octopus monster bullshit and like the people getting fucked by horses. Because you sort of want to like it's fun for me to see how sick in the stomach I become and knowing that someone is aroused by that feeling. I watched Boku no Pico. What is that? My Pico. But I like anime Kuchi, but the voice acting is whack. Yeah, it's very just like, and it sounds like they brought an 8-year-old into the studio and told her to act like she wants her brother to quit bullying her. It's definitely a very interesting experience. Do you guys want to talk about Belle Delphine? That's like the only thing I'm up to date on right now. Well, other stuff going on too, but the other stuff is depressing. Yes, why did they all sound like fucking 7-year-olds? Yeah, I'm pretty sure they do get like actual adults, but then they make them uh change the voices a lot. But I don't know, Japan is heavy on the stepsister shit. I don't know why. If you watch step sibling porn, please reevaluate your life and your feelings and your existence. This isn't stopping. This is this is very serious. I think last time I did this, I like genuinely contemplated suicide because I was just like, oh shit, this isn't gonna stop. This is just gonna be my life. I would love to watch a hentai that's shot for shot real porn, but they just animate it in that style. Yeah, like we could make our own porn, then hire someone to animate it for us. Man really keeps up to date with Belle. Well, it's easy to keep up to date with someone who didn't do anything for 7 months and then suddenly came back. Apparently, her OnlyFans is $35 a month, and she has like 400 subscribers, which means she's already making like upwards of $20,000 a month. I think it's popular because there is a lot of single children in Japan. Why is Japan so well known for like the otaku and the older versions and that sort of culture? I don't get it. Because have you guys ever heard of Nasubi? I almost threw up. Have you guys ever heard of Nasubi? He was part of this Japanese game show, reality show called like a Life of Prizes. And essentially they took away his clothing and they took away everything he owned. And he was filmed on a live stream where where he had to stay in a single apartment room for for basically almost a year. And in order to get out, he had to earn like $50,000 by writing prize applications for contests. Uh, it was awful. Just turn audio off. Bam, not incestuous. Yeah, but what is porn without the audio? I once had a friend who, whenever he wanted to sleep and couldn't, he would just listen to like porn. Like he would just close his eyes and turn on some porn and just like listen to the sound of it just to like fall asleep more easily. Don't know how that works. Me contemplating suicide with any tiny inconvenience crosses my life. Yeah, that's fair. It's the sad things that I mean, it's the small things that really get to you. She has thousands of dollars. When any really smart girl. Do you? I feel like she has a manager though. I feel like Belle Delphine, because either she's much smarter than she lets on, or someone else is pulling the strings. She's like a much older and pervier. What was that 9-year-old? Lil Tay? Yeah, Lil Tay. What even happened to Lil Tay? I just respect her as a business person, and I also like her hair. Yeah, Belle Delphine. Don't get me wrong, Belle Delphine's a genuinely bad person, but you have to sort of admire her ability to just make tens of thousands of dollars off a bunch of pervs who may or may not be pedophiles, and the YouTubers who want to get views off her. She's a respectable businesswoman. Is that the guy who married a waifu? Who's the guy who married a waifu? Lil Tay is heading underground. Honestly, I sort of missed Lil Tay. It was really fun to shit on basically a 9-year-old. It was weird how we all just sort of were willing to do that though. Uh, fuck. Making thousands for bathwater. Yeah, I want to be at that point of fame where I could just mail you guys like a vial of my spit, and you guys just go crazy for it. But she's in the same vein as like Jake Paul or Logan Paul or like Lele Pons or who's the guy who squeezed Supreme Patty, the guy who squeezed lemons into his eyes, where they probably make most of their money from YouTubers who just want to make fun of them, if we're being completely honest. Everyone just forgot about her, kind of. Yeah, yeah, which is probably a good thing. I miss when the things we cared about most were just really stupid YouTube content creators. Guys, I'm probably gonna like log off in 3 minutes because I have to take a shit. I have to I have to probably just take a cold shower and just forget about my body. I always imagined if I could go into that job, like show almost nothing and make all the dollars. Honestly, become a foot fetish model. You have to be lucky. Get onto Twitter or get onto Reddit or 4chan because that's where all the pervs are. Everyone say goodnight to anime sucks and um and try to just search up like sugar daddy, daddy guardian, dad, uh, cash daddy, and some of those are going to be fake, but you're definitely going to come across someone who really wants to take a take a gander at your feet. I would like to sell pictures of my hairy feet. I'm sure there's a market out there for that. My thing is, I don't understand how all the guys with foot fetishes are so rich. Like, how do they have the money to just spend $1,000 on a foot fetish? And it's weird because they could just like watch a Tarantino movie or um, I don't know, like if imagine paying because for them seeing a foot is basically like seeing genitalia. So imagine paying $1,000 for just a picture of a vagina. It's weird. Are you gonna shave again? Probably not. I think I'm just gonna start growing everything out because when I take it out of the bun, uh it's getting fairly long. Opinions on Mallsoft. I don't know what Mallsoft is. See, the problem is I'm ugly. I mean, first of all, I'm pretty sure you're a beautiful and wondrous person. And second of all, you don't have to look cute. You just have to have nice feet. I really want to do a video to determine like what makes a good foot good, or like what differentiates a sexy foot from just like a regular foot. Because I don't know, I have semi nice feet, but they're all dirty from the tub. But regardless, foot fetish correlates to financial success. Oh yeah, that's a good point. Maybe if I had a niche fetish, that would inspire me to make more money, so I could then use that money to buy feet pics. Oh yeah, doesn't fursuits cost like thousands of dollars? Those people are rich. Yeah, it's the fursuits with like the working eyes and like the ventilation and like everything going on there with like the mouth opens and closes, those are intense. Um, but with that being said, I think I'm going to log off. I'm sorry this was so short, but I assumed I would be able to speak more. I have not been able to speak more. But have a good time, guys. Don't eat hot sauce in front of a bunch of people.